of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 29. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree, yielding seed to you, it shall be for meat.
Right, so he say, I've given you every herb is given to you for meat. What does that mean when they say it's given for meat? The herb is given for meat. That means it's for us to eat it. Can we eat poison ivy? Nah, it's a herb though, ain't it? It grows from a seed, it grows from the ground. But can we eat it? No. So when he said, I've given you every herb, it's talking about the things that are good for us. What a lot of people don't know, like when they come into the truth, they do not know the Bible. What the hardest book of the Bible to understand is the book of Genesis. It's not Revelation, it's not Ezekiel, it's the book of Genesis. Because the book of Genesis is written plainly, but it's also a bunch of mysteries in it, a lot of them. What he really is going into when he say, I've given you every herb, is Adam and Eve were vegetarians. Meat as a whole, for people to actually eat meat, was not established until Noah came on the scene after the ark. Let's go there. Genesis, what's that, 9 and 3? Genesis 9 and 3. Let's go there.
The book of Genesis, chapter 9 and verse 3. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb have I given you all things.
Right, so this is when meat was established. Well, now y'all can eat meat. But before Noah, Adam and Eve and the sons of God were vegetarians. God only gave them the herb to eat. He gave them the animals to rule over. Because technically, when the Bible is talking about animals, it's not talking about animals. Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 18. That's why I was just saying everything in Genesis is hard to be understood. Read this real quick.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 18. I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men.
Of the sons of men, read.
That God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
Right, so when the Lord say he made beasts of the dust of the ground, he talking about the sons of men. He not talking about animals. So the animals wasn't for meat back then. They was only for meat when Genesis came into play. Ezekiel chapter 8 and verse 17. So now you have something to think about. So he say, I've given you every herb, to you it shall be for meat. That's what they ate on the regular. They ate vegetables. It ain't talking about I've given you all herbs, meaning that you could eat. If you eat this plant right here, it's gonna make you not sober. You can't eat that. If you eat this poison ivy over here, bro, you're gonna be sick. You're gonna probably be put to death. If you eat like cocaine, that's a plant. You feel me? You got certain things that's plants, but that don't mean that you eat them, because they can make you not sober. That's why he said, be sober. Read.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 8 and verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here?
What's an abomination? Right, read.
For they have filled the land with violence, and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
They did what, brother?
They put the branch to their nose.
What do you think that's talking about? Huh? They put the branch to their nose. They inhaled. Right, there you go. You getting it. So if I take a branch, and it's talking about a branch, it's talking about a tree, and I put it to my nose, it ain't a sin for me to take a branch and go like this. You see what I'm saying? What it's talking about is they was inhaling trees. They was smoking. Right? When you inhale that smoke, that's what they was doing. And it's an abomination to the Lord, because it's defiling your temple and it's making you unsober. It's getting you high. So when you put those together, Wisdom of Solomon 16, verse 19, is that what I want? Go back to Genesis. 6, 10, 12. Bring that.
The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 12. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
Right. So he said it was no type of medicine that heals your body. No type of medicine that gives you peace of mind. Right? Give me Psalms 119 and verse 165. So anybody that's talking about, oh, the marijuana, you know, it give me peace, you know, it make me laid back. Well, when you understand the Bible, the Lord will give you that anyway. You feel me? Read this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 165. Great peace have they which love thy law, and nothing shall offend them.
Nothing shall offend them. There was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but the word, man.
We don't want to hear nothing. We don't want to learn. The so-called white man kept us from reading.
Oh, God went to redeem our people to himself. God redeemed us to be a special people.
So let me ask you something. All our life in this land right here.
All right, shalom. Most High Christ bless. Happy Sabbath.
Strangers with the border, trying to get the living water. Hate camps you out of order when we trying to move forward. We don't need all the foolery, cars and the jewelry. This word ain't nothing new to me. Changing like it's